This is the XbotGo Chameleon. It's the latest AI sports tracking system from BlinkTech. Speaking of which, thanks to BlinkTech for sending this out to me to test out and give my thoughts. The company previously sent me the original XbotGo sports tracking gimbal to check out a while back. You can check that video out over here. So when I reviewed this gimbal, I wasn't doing team sports, I'm mostly a golfer, and now that I have the XbotGo Chameleon, well, yeah, I'm still not doing team sports. Anyways, I headed out to the football field nearby to capture a game like I did last time, but once again, there was no game. And it was actually worse this time because last time there was at least a lawnmower. So just like last time, I headed over to the soccer field next to test it out and... Alright, well, how about the baseball field? This is a disaster. Eventually, I was finally able to capture some action. Here's a better look of the XbotGo from the company and how it performs during a real game. It uses what they call Xbot Vision 2.0, so it automatically tracks the action in team sports without any input needed by the user. However, you can also have it track a specific person by choosing your target on the screen. If you're filming yourself, you can lock and unlock yourself as the target by holding up your hand. The build quality of this device is really nice. It feels really premium. The remote, on the other hand, still feels like a toy. If you've used the previous remote, it hasn't changed. It does work though, especially when you have the Chameleon mounted high and out of reach. And honestly, as long as it gets the job done, that's good enough for me. If you use an Apple Watch, you can use it to control your Chameleon or preview your shots in real time. So just like before, there's a follow me mode on this device. It allows you to film yourself doing anything. To start the recording, you just hold up your hand for a few seconds and it starts recording. You can pretty much walk completely around the camera too since it has 360-degree rotation. And to stop the recording, just hold your hand back up. I was going to bring this out with me during my last round of golf, but then I realized that would be pretty useless since I'm pretty much just standing there. Their promo video demonstrated it being used for golf and had this awesome shot tracer that I was really hoping to test out. Unfortunately, when I reached out and asked them about it, the golf mode was still in development, which is fine, but don't get your hopes up of having a flight tracker, because I was told that the pose and motion analysis is just for their algorithm and will not show up on video. They say that this will work with over 20 sports, but at the time of me making this video, these are the only sports that it currently supports. We got soccer, basketball, tennis, and broomball? What the? This thing got broomball before it got golf. It has a 120-degree ultra-wide angle lens on the front. It doesn't record with this lens though, all that is still done with your phone. What's interesting is when I was testing the Chameleon, I went ahead and covered up the lens to see if it would still track me around the room, and it did without any problems. It honestly had me a little confused what the lens was for, so I asked them about it and I was told that it was used to capture the whole view on the field to help with analyzing and tracking. So I'm assuming it's meant more for tracking sports than me dancing around a room, which definitely makes more sense. I should probably cover all the cameras when I'm dancing around a room. Anyways, the app has finally been updated so that you can now record in 4K at up to 60 frames per second. I was asking for this when I reviewed the original XbotGo, so that's great news. Now that it's finally available, I probably wouldn't film in 4K 60. If you're gonna film an entire game, that's gonna take a lot of memory. If you don't mind that though, or if you're only planning on using it to film short segments, it's great to know that you can now record in 4K. It does come with free cloud storage too, up to 20 gigs. You can manually edit your footage in the app or let the AI do it for you. Alright, so just like before, there's still no way to remove the watermark or timestamp when using the app. I'm sure that can be fixed in a firmware update. You can also live stream on the app through YouTube or Facebook or any platform that supports RTMP. It's a great way to stream games to family and friends that can't attend events in person. It has a built-in 7500 mAh battery that can last over 8 hours of use. This is great because you don't have to charge it constantly. So let's check out what you get in the box when you buy the XbotGo Chameleon. Here's the packaging. Let's open it up. Here's the remote controller, USB-C to C charging cable, and finally the XbotGo Chameleon. It has a 1/4 thread mount on the bottom. It won't fit my iPhone 15 Pro Max with a case on it. Gotta take it off to make it fit. Just tighten it in place with this knob, and that's everything you get. I'm sure this device is great for people who want to record their tennis matches or their kids' soccer games. It's a great way to record games but still be fully in the moment instead of staring at a screen. Alright, I'm gonna head out to learn a team sport so that I'm ready for the next time that I get a sports tracker to review.